ప్రపంచంలో భారతదేశానికి విశిష్టమైన స్థానం ఉందన్నారు ఉపరాష్ట్రపతి వెంకయ్య నాయుడు. దేశ జనాభాలో సగానికి పైగా యువత ఉండడం గర్వకారణమన్నారు. హైదరాబాద్ తాజ్ కృష్ణాలో 13వ ఆపి హెల్త్ కేర్ సమిట్ 2019 ను వెంకయ్య నాయుడు ప్రారంభించారు. ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి అపోలో గ్రూప్ చైర్మన్ ప్రతాప్ రెడ్డి, వివిధ రాష్ట్రాల డాక్టర్లు హాజరయ్యారు. ప్రస్తుతం వెంకయ్య నాయుడు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ఆ లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
You should feel proud to speak your language at home. Even if you are in America, you must learn English. You have learned very good. Learn something more, no problem. But at home, you must practice your mother tongue, because bhasha और bhavana एक साथ चलता है. The language and culture go together. You should never forget your culture. If I have to explain in very simple language, the mother tongue is like your eyesight. The other language is like spectacles. If you have eyesight, then the spectacles will give you better sight. If you don't have eyesight, even if you wear ribbon, nothing is going to happen. And the fourth thing is motherland. Wherever we are, you are in America, you have to follow rules and regulations of America. You must respect American society, their systems and customs. You must follow the rules made by that government, because you are there. They have given you opportunity. It is your bounden duty. But at the same time, you must also remember your culture, heritage, your tradition and your motherland back home. You should remember and do something in your own way to see that our motherland interest also is protected even from there. You are doing, I know that Indian community in America is influencing the American system, policies also in a good way. That is the way forward. I am not asking you, all of you, to get into politics. There are already too many people there. But influencing through in America, lobbying is a respectable thing. India, lobbying is there, but they don't agree that there is lobbying. That's another problem of our system. Influencing the policy makers. And the fifth one is the guru. Should never forget your guru. Guru means jnaan dene wale, who has given you this education. Should never. With all this transformation, with all the technology, with all the IT, with all the Google and all, even to manage Google, you need a guru. If there is something wrong with the system, you need to call somebody who is an expert in that. So I always say these 5 things should be remembered. My appeal to you also is remember these 5 things. Follow the mother tongue at home and learn. We should not be against any language. Why should be against any language? Learn as many languages as possible. Read about every country and try to learn more and add more. There is nothing wrong. But at the same time, you must also read about your own country. Know the history. Know the heritage. German government is doing research on Sanskrit, doing research on Vedas and Upanishads. And we are all Pata Chantakaya Pachadi, what you say in Telugu, old tamarind chutney. Old tamarind chutney is very tasty. Many people do not know. I want to share with you a writer this thing. First time I went to America, Young Political Leaders Exchange Program, I think APYE program. So Advaniji selected me. I was young at the time. So I always liked traditional food. So I went to America along with 9 others. And morning when we were eating breakfast, I don't like this bread, jam, this pizza, burgers, they are not to my taste. So I opened up some poddies and powders and also this bottle, and then I opened up that old tamarind chutney given by my wife, and then started pasting it on the bread. So one of the person who was part of the delegation, I don't want to name her now, I don't recognize, she told me, what Mr. Naidu, even in America you can't survive without that old tamarind chutney? What is it? Happily eat, see how we are all eating. I said, okay ma, that's my habit and my liking. Do you have any problem with that? He said, no. Okay. After 7 days or 8 days, and we were moving around, one day I was eating this tamarind chutney with some rice and other things. She said, Mr. Naidu, can you give me something about that? Something Pata Chantakai Pachadi, tamarind set. She is also from South, as a delegate also. So that is a taste because our Indian food, I would like to come to that little later. Doctors have an important role because you have to educate the people, you have to counsel the people. Two things are very important now for the medical profession, for the academic community, for everybody to educate the people. Two things are causing danger. Dr. Reddy was talking about non-communicable diseases. That is the big challenge before us. They are spreading fast. They are spreading fast because of mainly two reasons. Even I read American magazines also and UK magazines and all European. One is lifestyle changes. No physical activity at all. Second is food habits. Food habits. These are mainly responsible for some of these non-communicable diseases. We should have our own food. Our Indian food is decided on the basis of the season. Rutuvu, what we call it as. Season, weather, conditions, region, of that region, that food is. That's why it is surviving, even with all this westernization, publicity, TV and all these things. But still, your food is very tasty and everywhere Indian restaurants are also being opened across the globe. These two things are very important. So we have doctors community. I appeal to the doctors. I made that first appeal in Chennai in the recent they were opening a Mahatma Gandhi Medical Center. Doctors should spare some time in a week to visit the nearest school, that to government school, to counsel the children about the lifestyle changes, dangerous that are happening. Second is about the proper food habits. This is very important in view of growing non-communicable diseases and growing population. These two things also has to be. Indian Medical Association, I hope they should take lead in this and involve the doctors fraternity in this task, and also the doctors who are there in America. When you come back here, you also should interact with the people in your village or visit the nearby school and try to counsel the children. It has been estimated that McKinsey Global Institute have recently released a report in which it has estimated that the implementation of a telemedicine technology could save $4 to $5 billion every year and replace half of in-person outpatient consultation in India. Already Indian Space Research Organization ISRO has been able to deliver telemedicine in remote areas of Jammu Kashmir, Andaman, Nicobar Islands, as well as tribal areas of 7 northeastern states. We also need to expand this cover to other rural areas and inaccessible terrains in the country. Organizations like Appi should help remote hospitals in India to acquire latest telemedicine equipment. The government has also recently launched the National Digital Health Blueprint to ensure wider reach of healthcare services by leveraging the power of information technology. Telemedicine can also be utilized for consultation between the major government hospitals in India and specialist doctors and hospitals abroad to resolve complicated medical cases. My dear sisters and brothers, in a country like India, focusing on prevention of disease would go a long way in unburdening the health systems. We must organize massive awareness drives to sensitize people to practices that can be adopted for disease prevention. We must move away from treatment approach to a wellness-based approach, a global